Hello YouTube. I was watching a YouTube video, and I got this advertisement, the pre-roll before the show, and it was Netflix Stranger Things, and on the start of it they had a boombox, and the boombox reminded me a lot of like the one I had as a kid here. I've had this thing as long as I can remember. It is old. As, yeah, as long as I can remember. Back in the 80s. And it still works to this day. It's Montgomery Ward with an 8-track player, FM, AM tuner, cassette deck, tweeters, electrolytic condenser microphone, two of them. As a matter of fact, it is stereo recording, believe it or not. Auto shut-off system, automatic level control, and up top you got your old school push button. Clink, clink. Let's see, the first one over here is pause, so that one just goes down momentarily and comes back up. Your fast forward, stop, play, rewind, then record, which you got to push down both at the same time if I remember, and of course eject. And no, it doesn't have a soft eject. It used to, but the mechanism for that done wore out a long time ago. And if you're wondering what all these are guitar picks. I used to just collect them and stick them in the little gap there, because they used to sit in front of me back when I used to play guitar, and I used to record some stuff on cassette and play back some stuff to play with on cassette for many years. Then of course I cracked the display here to get the needle, because it's thinning up right here, so the needle for the tuner got stuck. So I tried to pop it off one day, and I ended up breaking the freaking display cover, which sucks. But it does have old school red LEDs. Of course, the contacts are, they're old. I need to clean them. Antenna broke off a long time ago, so piece of coat hanger. You got your volume, which is a regular potentiometer turn. Balance, which is nice, because most stereos, even this day, does not have balance. And tone. Down here on the end, tone. For what it's worth. And of course, everything's staticky, because it's old. And down here's your functions. You've got AM, FM, and FM stereo. And you've got your mode here, stereo or wide stereo, for wide sounding effect. See if you can hear it. Wide stereo. And radio, cassette, and 8-track. And yes, it does have an 8-track door over here. I can get it in the camera, because this thing is big. 8-track player on the side. And it is a Montgomery Ward super stereo sound, digital LED meter sound system. It's a model Gen 3995A, Montgomery Ward, Chicago, Illinois. Illinois. I'm looking for a date. I don't have a date, of course, but I know I've had this as long as I've been alive and since '83, so yeah, I'd say late '70s, early '80s vintage. I still use it pretty regularly, so this thing has seen thousands of hours of use so far. And if I can keep it in good working order, then it shall see a couple more thousand hours of use. Let's see, 120 volt, 60 hertz, 18 watts. Battery, 6D cells. And I lost the cover a long time ago, of course. Everybody loses the freaking battery door covers. Yeah, there it goes. And then on the back, it's still got a adjustment there for height and azimuth for the 8-track player. So if your tracks ever got off, you could adjust the head without taking the back off here. You could adjust where the head's at on the tape reel in case your tracks are off and you're playing 2 tracks at the same time. And it's got a tape counter, which I believe still works. Over here, it's got your 8-track player LEDs, which show you which track you're on. And of course, I've added tape and shit over the years. It's been through hell and back. BOOMBOX. It's been a good one. I wish I would have took more care of it, but you know how it is when you're a kid and teenagers, and we really didn't give a crap at the time. And then once it gets old and you get old, it becomes more sentimental, I guess you would say. And the power is just your normal everyday 2-prong non-keyed. It also has input for, I believe, a round connection for let's see, what is it? Oh, external power. I forgot completely about that. Yeah, external power for I don't know what you would need external. I guess a vinyl player. See what kind of output. 3-volt DC output. External power. And it's got a beat change. Or is that beat cancel? Oh, beat cancel switch at the bottom here. Beat cancel. I don't know why you needed that. I have no idea. I've never used beat cancel. And on the back here, if I can remember what it is, the top 2 are microphone left and right input. The ones, these 2 right here, that's your microphone input, left and right channel. Down here, your auxiliary left and right, just your basic RCA jack. Phono output for headphones. Of course, it still uses the old school 1/4-inch jack. And I forgot what that one was. Speakers. Oh, so you can hook even more speakers to it. 4 to 8 ohm external speaker jack connection at the bottom. I mean, these things, why can't they make stereos like this anymore? Man, look at all the input and output you have on here. Oh, and to get your auxiliary, you had to put it on cassette. I remember that. And then you could control wide or, stereo mode right here to give it a wider spectrum of sound. It all did was add a little bit of mid-range to it. And yeah, there it is. Used to take 6 D-cell batteries. I wish I still had the cover somewhere. It's probably in the junk drawer somewhere. Maybe one of these days I'll find it. And clean it up. Yeah, it is dirty. It's been sitting in the storage room, gathering dust on it for a while. But yeah, I seen that advertisement and it looked almost identical to mine. And I thought maybe I should share it, before it gets too old and it breaks down even more than it already is. You know how age is on everything. The years ain't too kind to us. Oh, I don't know if you can see this on top of the rail. That pinkish paint right there that you can barely see. That is from I was with about 8 or 9 years old when I was painting the barn. That's not there anymore. It's way gone. But yeah, that's been many, many, many moons ago. But just little stuff like that reminds you of things over the years. I remember getting paint on it. For some reason, that's stuck in my memory. And it's still on there to this day. Well, hope you got a little kick out of this. Oh, there's some more right there on top. Hope you got a little kick out of YouTube. Have a good